Welcome back to WWT. I'm your co-host, Curly Boy Trey, and I'm with
Dr. Tati, or Tati for short.
Okay, look. Monday Night Raw just happened. How did you feel about Randy Orton getting jumped?
I mean, if we're being honest, if you watch wrestling, anytime someone comes back, they get jumped. Almost every single time. So we knew he was going to get jumped. The question was by who? For him to get jumped by people that were a foot shorter than him was hilarious, first of all. And Dom is always losing.
So how do you feel about Cody Rhodes announcing that he's going to be fighting at Royal Rumble?
I'm happy. That's a win for me. That is absolutely a win. That's the first person we heard about Royal Rumble. So you know those ticket prices are about to go up.
You know what? I feel like Royal Rumble's going to sell out so quick, and you have a limited amount of time to get the tickets. If you don't get the tickets now, you're screwed. But speaking of screwed, how did you feel about all of that stuff being spat in his face? Cody Rhodes.
That was disgusting. There were chunks. Literal chunks. Did you see that?
I would hate for it to be me.
He didn't even have time to blink. It was so nasty. I think that actually got a little bit in his eye.
How do you feel about Seth Rollins announcing that he's fighting Yeet to defend his title next week?
I think it's a little bit of favoritism. Honestly, I am a Drew McIntyre fan, and I feel like the WWE is giving him a little bit of a hard time lately. Like, his contract is not renewed yet. I know he's holding out, but I feel like they're pushing him a little bit further onto the back burner. They're kind of making him like a backyard bully.
Well, guess what? He deserves it after headbutting him, and that's why he has that big cut on his forehead. So guess what? He doesn't deserve it. In my opinion, I'm just going to be devil's advocate. I'm not going for that. The main event, the main topic of the night. How do you feel?
CM Punk.
CM Punk.
Oh my goodness. I cried real tears when he came back. I could not believe. I hollered at my television. I know my neighbors are probably like, what is wrong with this woman? But I hollered all night for Survivor Series. And to see CM Punk in the WWE at Monday Night Raw. This is the 30th year of Monday Night Raw. The 30th year, okay? January 23rd, so many people came back. So many people for that Raw episode. But to be in the 30th year and to be almost 10 years of no CM Punk, and for him to come back and for Triple H to take a picture with him, if you look back to 2011, 2012, when they had their little ongoing beef of Triple H being the CEO and saying, you know what, yeah, I brought you back again. I brought you back because it's good for business. And then you fast forward 11 plus years and he's saying the same thing now in the press conferences. CM Punk is good for business.
Now, guess what? CM Punk confirmed that while he was on the stage. I want you guys to take a look at what he said.
Because this is where I belong. This is home, and I've been gone for 10 years. In over 10 years, you people never forgot me, even when maybe I wanted to forget me.
So how I feel about that is he confirmed it that he's home. I'm happy that he's home. I'm happy that he's back. But we have to stay tuned because we do not understand what the plot is yet. It could be anything. We don't know if he's going to fight Seth. We don't know if he's going to fight Randy Orton. We don't know what's going to happen. I'm honestly happy. I'm honestly concerned. And I'm also nervous because I want to go to Royal Rumble and find out what happens for myself. So how do you feel about it? Do you feel like it's going to be a good Royal Rumble, or is it going to be a little bit shaky?
I think it's going to be an amazing Royal Rumble, and I think outside of the actual 30-man match, I think there are going to be some really good matches individually that we see in this Royal Rumble, because there is just so much story to tell. And speaking of story, I just want to say I still cannot figure out if the Seth Rollins angle is a work or how he really feels, because he has done so many interviews over the years saying that he does not like CM Punk.
But they cut the video for you as we were watching it, so it had to be real.
I think it might have been real. I think it might have been a little bit of both. I think that it started off real and they said, you know what? We can work this into an angle, because WWE, if they don't do anything else, they know how to make money. They know how to make people talk.
Yeah, they do. This concludes today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm your co-host, Curly Boy Trey.
I'm Dr. Tati.
And we'll see you guys next week, Monday Night Raw.